Now that we have assembled the lower side rail, we're going to assemble the lower side rail to the upper portion. You're going to need 5 bolts for this, and you're going to complete the same exact step that we did with the lower side rail with the upper side rail.
There you go. And you want to make sure that you just get them all started so that you don't have any problems of one being tighter than the other. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one just started a little bit here. Okay, I'll pass it over to Nathan.
You all tight over there, Ryan?
I think so. Let me go ahead and let's flip this up. And let's get this last bolt that goes on the underside. Now remember, as you're doing this, you want to get everything nice and snug. Don't worry about over-tightening anything right now, just because we're going to go ahead, and once we get the whole T-top installed and put together, we'll go around and tighten everything up. I'm done. How about you, Nathan?
And that's the side rail. Now continue these steps for the opposite side rail.
Thank you very much.
Here we are. We're going to go ahead and take our port and starboard top section. We're going to put them together using our same Lanacoat and our same socket head stainless steel cap bolts. You want to help me slide this together, Nathan?
Yeah, no
Go
problem.
ahead and we'll get this one in.
Got one already ready to go here.
Again, we're just going to work on getting these nice and snug. Want to make sure we get all our joints lined up. Slide up and get this one up here.
Okay, now what we're going to do is go ahead and tighten these down so that they're snug.
Slide back here, get out of the way.
Okay, we'll get these two center pieces, and then we'll go for the outside pieces. Lift it up, make it easy to install. Okay, and we'll come over here to the forward section and finish it up.
Keep going. We now have our top section, forward top section, all put together here. Nathan's going to go ahead and tell us about these nice mounting plates that we have.
On the forward top section, we have 2 mounting plates. One that goes all the way forward and one that goes all the way aft. We're going to show you how to install these real quick. Takes 4 bolts and a couple washers, and they're on. Go ahead and snug those down, Ryan, and then we'll go ahead and
Get mine started.
Now that we got our plates installed, we're going to tell you a little bit about where you can mount your accessories. The center one here is actually for a radar or for VHF antennas. And you also have 2 side mounts that you can also mount VHF antennas. And the forward one, you can put a floodlight and or a navigational light.
Now that we've got these clamps, all 4 taped up and out of the way, it'll make it real easy to slide that in. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Here you go, Nathan.
Alrighty.
You got that? We're going to lift this up. Go ahead. Up and over. And slide it in. Now it'll kind of rest there for a second as long as it's not too windy. I already went ahead, measured the console, and it's about 38 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to check this. Oh, we're about 34, so let's look at center line here.
How's that look, Ryan?
It's looking pretty good. 17. All right, we look pretty good there. So what I'm going to do is You want to hold this in the center again, Nathan, like you were. I'm going to pull the blue tape off. And for this step, you just need to get close. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. We're just going to go ahead and now put a few of these bolts in here. They don't have to be absolutely tight. You want to get them nice and snug so it's not going to move around too much. We will tighten all the clamps down, all the way once we get this onto the boat and kind of fitted. All right, our next step is going to be lifting this onto the console. This can be done pretty much with 2 people real easily. So in a second here, we're going to carry this over and put it on the boat.
Here we are at one of our final stages of installing the Stryker T-Top. We're going to lift it up over the boat, but first we have to lean it back. That way we can avoid running the legs into anything in the boat, such as the console. And we're carefully going to walk onto the boat.
You want to walk across the back there, Nathan?
And then once we're both centered over the console, we're going to walk forward and then slowly set it down.
I'm looking good over here. How are you, Nathan?
I'm doing really good over here.
Okay, let's keep
not
going
hitting.
forward. Pretty close. We're pretty close to our original mark over here.
How are we lining up?